I know that y'all might be sick of me talking about gluten and bread. I was reminded a lot of this loud stuff, gas, and can come from that too. But I think, well, I know cooking grease and bread, cooking grease. When I have fried foods, it's something about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to come back up through your throat and burn, come all out your nose and stuff. But why do I eat stuff that I know is not healthy for me? Well, it's because I think that if I could reduce it, not eat it every day, uh, eat bread, have some. I want the hot dog buns, I want the hamburger buns, I want the grilled cheese, and just eat it once a week. But I began to deceive myself. Once a week turned into 2 weeks and then a whole month. You had some bread and some cooking grease and stuff. Well, honestly, I tell myself I'm never gonna give up French fries. Well, I bought an air fryer. I think I better start using that. People was trying to tell me something. And, even though the invention of it originated from my house, God, and it was done the wrong way. But there is a scripture in the Bible I don't want to remind you, but God said if He gave you talent and you take it and you bury it, He's going to give it to the next person to promote it. And then there's another story in the Bible that if you withhold corners from people, the people will curse you. So that's what people are saying. We have a right to be in a house. She does things nobody ever seen before. She got stuff that belong to us. Everybody in the world got a freaking air fryer. No, it's not funny. You're hurting me. You're crushing me. You're looking between my womb. And I'm cursing God for that. Because just because His ways is not our ways, His ways is higher than our ways. Your ways is grievous. You don't ever toss a woman around or open up a house in the public or all that all the foolery mess. And a lot of things that I go through His Word and show you where He did wrong. He ended up agreeing. So God got some ways, some grievous ways to be a holy God. I don't care what the situation is or what kind of talent it is. You don't go harming women. Toss them around, using them for frisbees. But anyway, I'm gonna start using my air fryer, and that will stop the grease. But it's personal things. Well, still, most of my gas trouble and stomach trouble comes from, I think, the 2011 surgery I had. I wanted to post it. Eventually, I might get across to it. But it is a match. I'm almost certain to that video of liver damage, and they showed you what it sounded like. I gotta find the video. It was on another website that I had got hacked off of, and the gas is so loud, so dry sounding, and it vibrates right at the tip of your butt entry, your anal entry. It vibrates, and the vibration is so strong, you think it's gonna split a butt muscle or something. That's a match. And Lightning came out with a video. It's both gluten, that past surgery I had, and the grease only took me. But yeah, I'm so old fashioned in the way I cook. Everybody else in the world is updated. Maybe God gave them a sense He didn't give me. Like He said, like you talent, and you don't use it, and you bury it, and you say, "Well, I ain't got the money to put that invention on the market. I ain't got the skills of electronics. I don't know how to put it together. I just know how to use it individually and make it happen." So somebody else had the talent. He took my talent and gave it to somebody else. No, but I don't want people in my house, terminate them out of my house, because not just that, they're wearing my clothes. Temu, Pinduoduo, Shein, they all done cashed in. No, you don't go and take my stuff out of my house and sell it back to me, put them on the market. And those are broken laws by men, and sell it back to me. And then now the kids want to stay in the house. They want to see your dairy in too. So if I'm not mating or married, I'm just a museum specimen or something. You want to see my dairy in too? Oh, God didn't go far on His grievous teaching. So I'm not your weird profitable substance for public viewing, I don't agree with that. That leads to moral murder because if you get to meet in private and have your kids, I wanted some too. But God don't have the right to take all that for no reason whatsoever. Do you handle your problems as a God with the defiling number one? That's the root cause of your existence. You're a creator. We are the breeders. And if you follow her, you follow your own business. We should not want anybody in charge of our life like that. But he's the only God where you could go through and get saved. Yeah, but his ways are violent too. So that's what you call between a rock and a hard place. So anyway, that's what I feel. Every time I bow and pray, I've been walking with him 35 years. All your solutions to your problem is violent. When I didn't know you, I didn't have no enemies at all. Now I have more enemies than hairs in my head. I never caused anybody life at all when I didn't know you. Now you done brought 2 million plus lives in my life and this gospel. And then he'll tell you, well, I'm going to burn up the people. I'm going to do this for their sins and all that brute stuff they do. So you come out swinging because a fiery message ain't nothing to play with. People started repenting. I spent 10 years on Facebook. Taught the gospel in 4 different languages. NATO was with me then. I said, oh, that ghost NATO got. They know me from way back in the day. These officers know me from way back in the day. So don't think you're going to get your president job and do me some harm. I was with these officers long before you was considered for office. They got their salvation. They found their God. To me, I'll put the glory on them. Just put it that way. So they know how to talk. Yeah. That's the same. You want me to gun her down? Put some dogs, whatever on her. That's the same lady that put the glory on you. So anyway, don't be, they say haste make waste. Don't be too quick to get back at me because it's going to make some waste. Waste of time, sort of say. Well, anyway, I went to look for my Sunday videos today online. Somebody removed them. Don't ever do that. Please don't do that. I don't aim to offend anybody or make anybody jealous or hate me more, whether your feelings for me is negative or positive. Don't do that because I don't want to mistreat you. I don't want to mistreat nobody, So like I said, I think that's the way you handle it. If you know a man that want to propose to you and you happen to talking with another guy, whatever, a proposal ain't nothing standing still. That's the only way you should behave. You do and I. And you get an understanding with that lady. And you don't ever touch anything or stalk nobody or, try to bind nobody to your schedule. You don't do that type of mess. Because you're freaking insane when you do that mess. You draw a night to the woman, or once a month or something. You go out and have you some nice dinner or something. You laugh and talk. You get your kindred spirit on. You get something in common on. But you don't ever do no mess like that. All right? Don't ever hack my account and click me off because I'm sick of it.